Here's a secret on how to manifest confidence in yourself. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Excel, and on this channel we talk about the law of attraction, energy healing, psychic abilities, and so much more. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. So when you're trying to manifest confidence in yourself, there's a bunch of different ways you can try. But the main thing you got to understand is that confidence is an energy, or it is a state of mind. And you probably already know some of these tips already, where like you just feel confident, or you try to convince yourself that you're confident, and then you can basically perform that confidence level into whatever it is that you're doing. So one of the things that you want to do if you're going to go to a party and you need to develop a little bit more confidence is to actually start visualizing yourself. Visualize yourself really stepping into like that confident state and fully embodying all the feelings in your body when you're having conversations with people. Try to play like a mini scenario at least 15 to 20 minutes before going to whatever engagement you have, and that's going to help you start embodying the energy and a little bit more of an easier mindset to be more confident wherever it is that you go. A second technique that a lot of people use, and they don't really think of it as energy work, is creating a persona that is more confident than the current you. So the you that's probably watching this video right now is the you that you use when you're hanging out with your friends, when you're at home by yourself, right? And that version of you might not be like the most confident version, right? So what you end up doing is you create an alternate persona, an alter ego, and you can even give that person a different name, or they might even dress a little bit differently. They might say their words a little bit differently. Something's going to be a distinct characteristic between you now and you in your most confident state. And the more you practice that second personality when you need to be confident, it's just a switch. It's pretty much you now have the energy or the ideal consciousness of being confident somewhere in your brain, and whenever you need to show up, you just step into that, right? So there's for me, there's like a business version of me, there's the me that is the educator, and then there's the me that's at home. Whenever I have to show up as like the most confident version of myself, I step into the business version of me, and then that allows me to basically operate under a different perception of reality. Alchemy and consciousness are the same thing. They're based off of perception. So if you allow yourself to use that trait, you can create any scenario. You can create an alter ego for being the best lover ever, or an alter ego for being the best therapist ever. It's one of these things that you, once you kind of get the base of it, you'll be able to do it over and over and over again. So the first one is basically embodying the energy, doing a little bit of preparation before you end up getting into a specific space. The second one is creating a persona that is going to allow you to step into that energy whenever it is that you need. Now, the third technique that I really like to do is I just generally like to focus on my sacral chakra and my solar plexus chakra. So your sacral chakra is right where your belly button is, or just a little bit below your belly button, and where your ribs end up splitting is where your solar plexus chakra is. So one of the things that I'll also do based off of these two chakras when I'm going to go out to some sort of place where I need to be more confident is I'll wear more orange or more yellow, because these two colors are the colors of those chakras, those energy organs that are tied to some level of confidence. So when you wear a little bit more yellow, you feel not only happier, but you also stop caring so much what other people will think. Therefore, you come off a little bit more confident, and even you end up developing more courage. Now, other people will also interact with you because you're wearing yellow in a different way. So if you're wearing a bright yellow, people are going to be more prone to want to tell you more about themselves, be more creative, and even be more friendly when they're interacting with you. If you wear more orange, then that's going to be more so on a sexual tantric level. So people are want to get to know you more for like the emotional content that you carry. If you wear orange to a specific situation to develop more courage and confidence, then you're going to notice that you're more like level-headed, but you're perceiving more information. So you're going to be more capable of picking up subtle cues and clues from other people on how they feel about you, etc. Because the orange is going to trigger a lot of your empathic abilities. You can eat orange, you can sleep in the orange or the yellow, you can wear that particularly to any situation, and you can even find crystals like citrine, carnelian is kind of like this orange reddish color. Stones around this spectrum, even garnet, which tends to be a little bit of a red, sometimes it has hints of orange. These will give you a lot of confidence and a lot of courage when you're stepping into any situation. The stone itself carries a specific kind of vibration and energy that's been tested by people for thousands of years. There's a mythology behind it. It has power. It has a consciousness. So if you decide to combine all three of these situations before stepping into any situation where you need a lot of confidence, you're going to succeed. There's no way that you can't succeed. Try to sleep in more yellow, try to eat more yellow and more oranges, and then when you're going to go to your specific event, wear yellow or wear orange, right? Wear one of those yellow-orange stones. Prepare yourself mentally 15-20 minutes before you end up getting there, and then have your persona that you step into as soon as you get to the party. Using all three of these will give you the exact formula for success to become more confident. Eventually, you'll stop practicing these particular practices or these exercises because it's going to become a second part of you. You won't have to think about it anymore. And this is what quantum consciousness, Antojai alchemy, and training yourself to quantum shift your own thoughts is all about. You're using the law of attraction to fully manifest your desires. If this was helpful, don't forget to check out the links in the description below. Follow us on all of our social media platforms. We would love to have you become an ascension coach, an ascended master, teaching people the secrets of their sacred powers. So I can't wait to see you in our next episode, and I'm sending you all the love.